What's up, everybody? This review, we're taking a look at the Jada Toys Ultra Street Fighter 2 Fei Long. So looks like it's going to be a pretty cool figure in line with the rest of them. You got the arcade style packaging. You got the clear window. You can see him and his accessories. You got the nice little artwork from the game. You got the side with a little bio. You get the back with the fighter select, which looks pretty cool, and we've got most of them already, and I think the rest are on their way. The whole entire line should be completed really soon, which is pretty awesome. Other side. All right, let's get them open and check them out. All right, so here's Fei Long outside of the packaging, and he looks pretty cool. We've got his accessories. You got this flame accessory for his kick. Then you've got an alternate head sculpt, which looks okay. Looks kind of soft, but looks okay. You've got the hands. Nice little expression there. And then you get the figure himself. So for him himself, he looks pretty cool. I like the figure's face sculpt. At least from what I could tell, like from straight on. I mean, I think that looks pretty good from a certain angle. But once you get to like the side, it looks weird. It looks like he's got this giant jaw here. Like it just doesn't look right for some reason. Like I feel like his jaw should come up shorter here and then have the ear pulled forward. Like right now, the ear is like kind of far back to the back of his head, and then it's kind of like makes the hairline look really odd. But from this angle, I mean, he looks really good, and from certain angles, it looks okay. But from the side, it's just like, man, that's pretty flat right there. Looks strange to me. Um, but yeah, you get the body, get the shading in here for the muscles, which looks pretty cool. Makes it pop. Got the pants. Got the nice texturing in there for the pants. Like that looks pretty nice. It's like I would think it was gonna be more of like a jet black, but it's like a matte black. And even for his feet, I thought they were gonna be like a pure white, but they're like this tan. So he just looks a little more like, he's been either battling or, wearing it for a little bit. But yeah, that's it for him, really. Got the nice muscle structure in there. When you're looking at it from like farther, it looks pretty nice. The muscles, everything like that. But when you're staring at the figure itself after a little bit, it looks a little strange. Looks like somebody's just took like orange highlighter to him. And it's just playing with your eyes a little bit. It's a little odd, but I do know that looks good. And it could just be the lights, messing with it. But yeah, that's pretty much for it for him. So for articulation, it's got the double ball peg that moves really, really well. Really nice. Looks down really far. Looks up pretty good. Then you get the extra articulation from the base of the neck. And I mean, look at that. That looks awesome for expressions, especially for him. He has that quick punch combo. And he kind of looks like he gives you a little attitude with each hit. You got the butterfly joints that work really nice. T-pose. Upper bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows that bend really far. Peg and hinge for the hand and wrist. Diaphragm cut, which is giving some resistance. Might have to heat that up some more. Ball waist, which is also giving some less resistance, but you want that diaphragm to move a little bit more. So I'll use some warm water, see what I can do. Legs, they look like I'm gonna need to use some more water on this guy because I can't tell if that's from before or after, but he's got the almost like stress. So yeah, but leg would go far, about that far. Go back to neutral. Go out that far. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. And then the foot pegs in here at the bottom of the leg to give some rotation. And you got the hinge and pivot for the foot and ankle. And that's it for his articulation. All right, so got a little bit more water in there. Heated him up a little bit more. And articulation looks good. Kind of looks like it went back to being a little stiff here, but not as bad as last time. Still just a little slight stiffness. When I first got it out of the water after running some water through there. I don't use heat dryers. I do prefer to use water, so I'll keep sticking with that. But it just seemed like it was a little bit looser. But now that I've left it out for a little bit, kind of stiffened up. But all the joints are free, which is nice. All right, so there he is with the alternate hands on there, posed up a little bit, which looks cool. Looks like he's getting ready to strike, just kind of staying like fluid but focused. And we got the alternate head. Not as aggressive as you would think for like an alternate face. His nose looks a little weird now that I'm looking at it like this. There's like this. I don't know if that's rubber paint. It looks kind of like paint going across the top of the nose. And it just comes off strange to me. Makes me think of the scene where he's fighting Ryu in the movie, animated movie. And he's posing up. I think right before he got his ankle crushed and got the beat down. But yeah. And then you get the accessory for the foot. There he is doing his flame kick. Twirling. Light somebody on fire. Yeah, pretty cool. Um, something like that. So pretty nice flame effect. It just slides straight over the leg. Translucent. You got the dark red or orange that fades to the clear yellow. Not bad. Pretty simple. But gets the job done. For a quick comparison, we've got the Jada Fei Long next to the Jada Dasim and Jada Ryu. And you can see the different shades of the skin tones. Dasim has this like reddish brown. Fei Long's looks pretty nice, pretty decent. But the Ryu being, I don't know, maybe because it's the first release and they're still trying to figure it out or something, he's like got this weird yellow, like, I don't know. I don't really care for that skin tone. I wish it was more like Fei Long's skin tone. You can see on this Ryu, they try to do the little orange thing too, the little highlights for the muscles. They just did it a lot more in that Fei Long. But they all stand pretty close to each other in height, I believe. Get him going a little more straight. A little taller than Ryu. Barely, maybe. Yeah, a little. Maybe a little taller than Dasim, but barely also. Mostly because of the hair sculpt being rounded at the top. But they look really good together. I do kind of wish they would revisit the Ryu, but I think they're pretty much done with the line. And I'm waiting on the Storm stuff to come in. Whenever they start, really pushing those out, those look like those are going to be really nice also. Yeah, I guess we can do a quick next to Roman. Stands to about Roman's shoulders, so I guess 7-inch scale type. Yeah, pretty drastic between the three. I mean, this Fei Long looks good. Getting from the side, looks a little strange around the jawline. You can see how drastic that is. His cheeks are really large and his ears are way back versus like Ryu's. Dustings are a little far back, but I think it kind of matches him. I don't know. Looks good. These are you can definitely tell there's improvement in there. This Dawson is one of the best figures they did. Really awesome figure. Fei Long looks awesome too. He's a pretty simple character in design, and I think they pretty much nailed it. Especially either head on or posing. It's only when you actually stare at the side that it starts to bother me. It may not bother anybody else, but I still think it's a really nice figure. Maybe better than the Ryu. Ryu's not bad. I need to do a body swap with him to get that skin tone adjusted or fixed. But Fei Long overall is pretty simple design, and I think they nailed it. The body shape looks good. The articulation to do what you need to do with him looks good. Yeah, I think he's pretty awesome. Pretty cool. So yeah, nothing else really to say about this guy. I do think it's all right figure. Again, they come in at a pretty good price point, and the line is going to be finished here probably next year, like within the next year. I'm assuming it'll be done, which is pretty awesome because a certain other company has had the line for a while and they haven't made it through. I don't think a complete roster of any series that they had. So yeah, still pretty cool. I'm liking it. But yeah, that's going to be it for this review. Hopefully, this helped you out in some way as far as figuring out whether it's for you or not. Are you going to skip it? Just do Storm everything? Or are you already in the line and they've kind of earned, you finishing out the series with them, giving them a chance for everybody? Yeah, that's it. I will catch y'all in the next one. Later.